Hey guys, it's Dr. Andrea, your women's wellness coach, popping on to say hello. Happy Tuesday, March 31st. It's my birthday today. Woohoo! 45 again. I want to talk to you today about the two biggest challenges that I'm hearing from people in terms of being quarantined and fasting. The two biggest things I'm hearing about are number one, stress eating, and then the second one is having lots of food in the house. So we're going to take each one step by step. The first one, let's talk about stress eating. I think stress eating is super common. Most people eat because they're bored or they're stressed. And I don't think any of us are bored right now, but certainly all of us are under stress. So there are a couple of thoughts that I have. The first thing that I have is that if you are a faster and you usually do like 18, 19, 20 hours, give yourself a little bit of leeway. You don't have to do that. Drop it down to 16, just basically skip breakfast, go straight to lunch and have two good solid meals during the day. Now, if you're going to do that though, make sure that each of the meals that you eat has enough food to keep you satisfied so that you're not snacking in between. And then if you're craving something, like if you're stress eating and you want, chips or whatever, have it with your meal. Your body's going to be secreting insulin right then when you eat anyway. And so just have the insulin secretion be at, 16 hours and then like 24 hour, whatever your window is, at the beginning of your window and the end of the window, try not to have an insulin spike in between. So that's the first thing I'm going to suggest in terms of stress eating. Hey, Vanessa, I'm also going to suggest give yourself some leeway in terms of feeling like it has to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you clean fast for 16 hours and you minimize your insulin by having your stress foods with your meals, it will make a big difference. Another thing that you can do is at the end of your meal, you can make an apple cider vinegar drink. So I've been doing a ton of research on this just in the last week or so. I had typed up a whole thing, like 2 pages worth of notes. And then when I closed my computer, I saw this like blank page and I closed it out. I didn't save it. I lost it all. I have to go back and redo all that work. But apple cider vinegar actually does help your insulin be your body be more responsive to insulin. So if you are going to eat something that would normally create a big insulin response, so think sweets, right? Or pasta, rice, those kinds of things, make yourself a glass of water. It can be about, 8 to 12 ounces. Put in a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, a teaspoon of lemon juice, and then if you want to, a teaspoon of unsweetened cranberry juice. I've been drinking this now for over a week, and I actually had a baguette. I had a girlfriend over for dinner on Saturday night, I think, and I had a baguette of just French bread. And if I usually have bread, my blood sugar will spike up over 200. An hour after having the baguette with the apple cider vinegar, my blood sugar was like 103. So that makes a huge difference in mitigating that damage and will get your blood sugar back to where it needs to be quickly. So those are the two things you can do if you're stress eating. Now, in terms of having lots of food in the house, the main thing I can say there is you do have to have some discipline. However, if you are going to go crazy because there's a lot of food in the house and you're going to eat extra stuff, eat the fats, eat the olives, eat the avocados, eat the macadamia nuts, eat the pistachios, eat the peanut butter, do that kind of a thing, okay? Because just because there's food in the house, it doesn't mean you have to eat it. And I know that that sounds like, well, duh, but truthfully, the mental game is as important. And you're just going to have to say, okay, well, there's a ton of food in the house, but it doesn't necessarily mean I need to make all of it. So I hope that's been helpful. Please invite your friends. Especially if you think that this group would be of benefit to them. I'm working on a webinar that should be launching in 7 to 10 days. It is going to be free while I get all the bugs worked out. So would love to have lots of people on that. It's going to be a webinar on the 2 main hormones that you need to control in order to get your body to start working for you. Mind you, there are more than 2 hormones that we need to work on. It's the 2 main hormones that you need to control, and give you lots of great information on how to do that. So it's Dr. Andrea, your wellness coach, your women's wellness coach. Nice to have you here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.